I want to welcome you back to Black Side tonight. We're going to talk about Hampton University offering free summer housing, classes to Ukrainian students and international students in the Ukraine. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Black HBCU Hampton University is offering free tuition to Ukraine students. And I'm going to read this quick article. As the Russian invasion of Ukraine continues to spread, the destruction in Ukraine, and the uncertainty throughout the world, residents of other countries are rallying to help those impacted. On Wednesday, Hampton University announced it would offer free room, board, and tuition to Ukrainian students as well as international students study in the Ukraine. Hampton University's president, Dr. William R. Harvey, said 50 to 100 students would be invited to continue their education on the HU campus this summer. The collective Hampton University faculty, staff, and students are heartbroken because the war-torn country of Ukraine must deal with the atrocities like the bombing of maternity wards, hospitals, and other civilian areas, said Harvey. I think this partnership is something that can be beneficial to a great number of students and families. My entire career has been focused on helping people to achieve and meet their goals. The Ukrainian and international students studying in Ukraine will be able to attend classes free in the summer of 2022, then have the option to stay at Hampton University at regular student tuition free rates once the summer semester is over. Harvey, in the past, has done something similar in 2019. He reached out to the president of the University of Bahamas and offered similar agreements to students there who were affected by the hurricane. The students at Hampton University are students who come from impoverished neighborhoods. This is a HBCU. Many of them would love to get free tuition. But this is Hampton University basically telling the Biden administration in liberal white America that we will take in these students, and hopefully in return the federal government will send us millions of dollars. But have they offered free tuition to the people in Haiti, in which their president was assassinated by a gang of thugs? The country is in chaos. But all of a sudden, we have a heartbroken because maternity wards and hospitals are bombed. The United States government bombed Iraq, killed over 1 million people, and never offered them anything. The hypocrisy of our HBCUs, the Congressional Black Caucus, Joy Reid, members of the Democrat Party, who only see suffering when white faces are suffering. How the world has opened their arms to these refugees. But when Africans go to Europe, like Spain, they're usually beaten once they come over the gates. And when the Syrians came from the war-torn country of Syria, in which they were being bombed by the United States, they went to Europe, in the same countries that opened their arms to the Ukraine, Hungary, Bulgaria, Romania, they turned their backs on those Syrian refugees, because you remember what the reporters had said. These are civilized people. They shouldn't be fighting a war. See, we jump on a train because white people say it. See, suffering only happens when white people put it on the air. And this tells you about the self-hatred black people have for themselves. We feel sorry. But who feels sorry for black America? Who feels sorry for the 400 years of segregation, slavery, redlining, and whatever lining you can think of, and whatever ism you could think of? Billions of dollars are flowing to Ukraine. The Ukraine children, some of them will grow up in Europe and America and not only have a head start, but be 50 yards ahead of our children. But nobody cares about the suffering that's going on in the inner cities of America. Wars are going on every night. Women and children being hit by stray bullets. But where's our government to give them free housing, free classes? To me, this sounds like self-hatred. But it also sounds like that if we let Massa know that we love his children more than he loves his children, he will give us a benefit. Mandatory munition. If you do something for Massa, he will give you a special place in his heart. This is sad to see. See, my feelings left wrong before. Many of you were not living when Rwanda happened, when the world stood by while 1 million people were being hacked to death, when the United Nations was there in Rwanda watching this happen, and nobody stepped in to stop the carnage. But right now, the world cries for Ukraine, but they never cry for black people or people of color. This shows you the naked hypocrisy, but this shows you the self-hatred black people have for themselves. That they would offer them free tuition when our own paying $35,000, $40,000 a year and come out of school with student loans that they could never pay back. But you see these white folks and you cry like a baby, but don't cry for your own. This is utterly ridiculous that you would do some nonsense like this and expect for black people to sit back and take this. You love that white man, but hate yourself. I want to thank you for listening to The Black Side. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.